for the land of the...
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard. And for Cleveland, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's White. On the wing, Levine. Two teams badly needing a win tonight, Greg. Some desperations on both sides.
Yeah, and it's easy to start second-guessing yourself, Kevin. You want to make adjustments, but also stay true to who you are.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Sexton deciding where to go with it. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
You love this. The pressure gets physical, and Colin Sexton doesn't blink. Nice job finishing through contact.
Here's Levine, and it's sent back by Drummond. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
And early in the game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Now, here's Garland. Love the pass to Garland. Off target from outside. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Now think back to the 2014 NBA draft, the 13th pick overall. Zach LaVine goes out and gives an epic performance in the 2016 dunk contest.
And he's good on the second.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And here is Garland. Now, here's Sexton. Love outside. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
Well, there's the mid-range game of Kevin Love. On point, boy. You give him a little daylight, he's going to make that shot.
Well, one thing that Kevin Love will always have is his passing. I mean, he'll be one of the best deep court passers until the day he retires.
And we know this, Greg. He took his inspiration with that ability from the great Wes Unseld. He, too, an incredible passer, easy opportunities at the rim in a jump start of the break situation. Just two incredible guys at what they do.
Now, here's Garland. And Drummond kicks to Sexton. 5 on the clock. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
This young man loves to play through contact and certainly has the frame to absorb it. Go ahead, young Sexton.
Outside, Levine. And it's sent back by Drummond. And they'll keep possession. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Outside, Sexton. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Markkanen will bring it up for Chicago. They trail by 1.
Oh, terrific timing from Kevin Love to get the block, something he's worked hard to improve on.
And Sexton slams it in.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Levine, he can't get that one. Good D by Drummond.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Love against Carter. Right at the free throw line. A second chance effort. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Love against Markkanen. And Love gets it to go.
Guys, Kevin Love has made his bones in the NBA, making this face-up perimeter jump shot. This is what this guy does.
Passes it to Levine. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, Markkanen, it's good on the putback.
And remember, at 7 feet tall, Markkanen is tough to keep off the board, solid at tracking down misses on that offensive glass.
Now, here's Garland. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. To the inside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Sexton with it. Now defended by Levine. Sexton's shot is good. Bulls trail by 5. Outside, White. Pass to Levine. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 5.
You know what? Struggling a little bit, but I do command the effort. 2 of 8 from the field. Let's see if that one gets him going.
Garland, the pass to Love. Here's Garland. Love deciding where to go with it. Stolen by Markkanen. One-on-one here.
Listen, this guy's a willing passer, and Porter has a natural instinct for this game.
Sexton with it. Just 3 on the clock. The putback, and Drummond is right there.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers on top. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And from what we've seen from the Cavaliers, what are you guys seeing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for Chicago right now, we've got Chris Dunn, also Thomas Satoransky out there. And it's Hutchinson in at the 3 spot. Chicago with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Takes it from 10. Rebound, Andre Drummond.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, G.A., what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
They grab their own miss, and Thompson throws it down.
Yeah, I think the activity level that Tristan Thompson plays with on missed shots is something every NBA player can learn from.
Cornette kicks to Satoransky. And the pass to Dunn, out to the right wing. Inside. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. This is his first free throw of the game.
And he shot 74 from the line a season ago.
The free throw drops in for Dunn.
Chris Dunn, a complete basketball player, dynamite scorer, remarkable passer, and one of the elite defenders.
Garland, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Chicago also making some changes. Valentine's checked in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Shaquille Harrison in for Satoransky. Now, here's Garland. No points in the game yet for him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Bulls trail by 5. Dunn outside. Windler with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Pass to Thompson. Here's Windler. Here's Harrison. Valentine kicks to Harrison. Passes to Cornette. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Here's Windler after the Bulls pick up 2. Clock at 4. 11 feet away. The shot's good from Nance. And the Cavaliers lead by 5.
We are talking about a long, athletic big man in Larry Nance Jr. Now add the mid-range jumper. Look out.
Done outside. To the paint. Here's Cornette. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson. Chicago shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
So both teams changing it up here. Good on both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Outside, Sexton. Three-pointer. Kicks it out to Love, and that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Outside, Markkanen. Outside, White. Clock at 6. Markkanen with it. Guarded now by Sexton. Love, right side. It's good. Love's got 6.
Well, Love can affect the game in so many ways, but let's be real. This guy's a great scorer.
Carter dishes to Valentine. Markkanen in the corner. 54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Here's White. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Now Sexton. He's got 8. To the wing on the left. And here's Love for 3. No good on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. White drives in, and the layup's good off the glass.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. Pass to Porter. We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Love for 3. Offensive rebound. Porter passes to Osman. Over Valentine. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And a cloak. Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. It was Colin Sexton who got hot in the first. He had 8 points and 1 steal. Kenny, your thought?
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been quite a game for Colin Sexton.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Now here's White out to the wing. Markkanen kicks to White. It's stolen. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. With the stoppage last season, the Bulls still became center stage after the release of the documentary The Last Dance, which covered their 6 titles with Michael Jordan in 8 seasons. There was record viewership, including most NBA players tuning in. Dynasties like those never lose their luster. Kevin,
Well said, D.A. Thanks. Here's Markkanen. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his 6th rebound on the night. And last season for Markkanen didn't really go as planned. Greg, we know he suffered some injuries and had a hard time establishing his role.
Yeah, both the scoring and rebounding were down. And this happens sometimes with a new coach and a new system. But one thing's for sure, the talent is there. Markkanen is still very young and has a tremendous upside.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for White. The shot by Sexton, no good.
Boy, as slow a start as you could have. Just 1 for 4 from the field. They're struggling.
Satoransky, the pass to Carter. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Levine kicks to Satoransky. Now here's Levine. D right on him. No good there. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Here's Windler. Back to Nance. Ripped away. Porter finds Satoransky. Banked in off the glass.
You know, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Outside, Sexton. Jacks up a 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Sexton's got 13.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Shot is good, and the Cavaliers lead cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Levine. On the wing, Nance. There's the 3. Hutchison with the rebound.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Here's Porter. That's in there. Carter with the assist.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Sexton on the wing. Dishes to Drummond. Back to Sexton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
For the Cavaliers, Thompson comes in for Drummond. And Porter subbed in for Sexton. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Young comes in for Chandler Hutchison. Harrison's checked in for Porter. And it's done in for Zach LaVine. Stolen by Thompson. There's the pass to Garland. And here's Porter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Garland with the bucket.
Well, I like the no hesitation. Darius Garland knows you have to be assertive in catch-and-shoot situations.
Satoransky looking around. Young outside. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Thompson. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And it's a 6-point Cavalier lead.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Young passes to Harrison. Young against Thompson. Lets it go from 11. But he recovers it. Second chance shot. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Some changes for Chicago. Valentine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's White for Satoransky. 6 to shoot. Done. Here's Cornett. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. Cornett's got 6 points.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And there's the feed to Thompson. Hammer it home! Hammer it home, baby!
That is authority right there.
It was. Done outside. From deep. Off the mark. And so it's Cleveland with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He's got the size to survey over the top of the defense and find the open man. That was beautiful.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for the Bulls, getting this 4th quarter started. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. White is out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Valentine, and at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Porter, and finished off by Porter.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
To the left side wing. Hutchison passes to Markkanen, and Markkanen throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the Bulls pick up 2. And it's Osman missing.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
And it's good for 2.
Yeah, listen, there's only so much the defense can do to stop and deal with Chris Dunn. This is a gifted athlete who knows how to finish.
To the right side. And here's Love from the arc. That one misses. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's White. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn.
And what body control. Even when White gets bodied up, he sticks with his shot.
Love outside. To the middle. Stolen by Markkanen. Right side, White. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. White's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And we're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter now. Outside, Porter. He dishes it to Love. Great touch on the 16-footer. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
But you know Kevin Love is ready in catch-and-shoot situations. Beautifully done.
Love against Young. Here's Hutchison. Cavaliers with the rebound. Thompson's got his 4th rebound in this one. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Here's Osman, defended by Young. Osman kicks to Love. Connects from 3-point range.
And this is why they feed the ball to Kevin Love in these circumstances. He's so comfortable making big-time shots.
Here's Dunn. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Markkanen.
Accepting more of a leadership role over time. Markkanen not bashful at rising up to take huge shots.
Now, here's Garland to the left wing. Wallace with it, now guarded by Dunn. And now White pushing it up, and no one down. Oh.
And hey, when you're a big shot maker in college, that often carries over to this level. Certainly has for White.
And Chandler Hutchison is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Then for the Bulls, Carter, he's checked in for Young. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Zach LaVine subbed in for Dunn. Now, here's Sexton. The high post shot. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, Sexton might be young, but he is unafraid and unabashed. What a play.
LaVine up top, defended by Sexton. It's deflected, and he recovers it.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And so LaVine nails both of them.
And he's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Sexton against White. And Sexton slams it in.
Oh, what a delivery by the young Colin Sexton. Fearless and unbowed.
Here's Levine. Nice D from Sexton. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Pass to Zizic. Back to Exum.
Shooting for Cleveland.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
Well, Colin Sexton has all the physical tools to be special in the NBA. He's got to sharpen his point guard skills. But if he works at this game, he's going to have a tremendous career.
36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Sexton against Levine. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Now, here's Exum to the wing right side. Here's Windler. 4 on the clock. Now, here's Sexton. So it's a narrow win for the Cavaliers, pulling it out. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And they're
all right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Greetings, everyone. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, at the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fournier out there with Markelle Fultz. And it's Isaac in at the 3. Now here's Fultz. And the basket by Gordon.
It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Here's White. Lays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Basket counts.
Much respect to Fultz for his attitude. Even when he gets bumped around, he stays with it. Superb body control.
And Clark, you can see Nikola Vucevic following the trend of many other centers in our league. He's incorporating that three-point shot into his arsenal.
Well, how about these numbers, Greg? I mean, Vucevic was taking over 4 threes a game. That's like a perimeter player on some teams. I mean, he shoots a respectable clip from that range. But I think it's part of just trying to keep other centers honest as to why he shoots that many.
Levine deciding where to go with it. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And here are the Bulls now. The Magic getting the bucket. Here's White. It's rebounded by Fultz.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Vucevic. And Vucevic throws it down.
All the reach you need to throw it down there. Vucevic making it look easy.
Levine with it. It's good.
And the offense, I mean, 3 of 4, a solid start for this game.
For Orlando, they've gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. It's Fournier on the wing. From deep. They get it again. Oh, Vucevic in position.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
White, wide open. He fires. And it's off from three-point range. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And here we go. Fast break. Levine's got it. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Count it. Good. And Vucevic has got the ball here for Orlando. Fultz with the ball. And it's Carter picking him up. Fultz the pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Levine way outside. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
A three-pointer is right on target.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Poked loose. Porter in the corner. Isaac with the steal. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Here's Gordon. Fultz tips it back in. Fultz has got 6 points.
Man, I like how aggressive Fultz is. I mean, excellent breaking down the defense in the open floor with his speed. Fantastic work.
Here's Levine. Here's Carter. Vucevic with the block, and he's able to get it back. Orlando leading by 9. Isaac passes to Fournier. A 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Levine. Good on the bucket. Levine's got his second basket of the game.
And off contact, Levine showing you what he can do. The improved strength making a big impact.
Fournier for 3, and it's White with the rebound.
You know, he looks a little off kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
4 seconds left, and Levine lays it in. He's got 8.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact, able to complete the play.
Nikola Vucevic firing on all cylinders for Orlando. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Orlando, Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Bamba. Then it's Michael Carter-Williams. And it's Augustine in at the point guard. The pass to Satoransky. That shot is off. And it's the Magic taking it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Orlando leading by 3. Pass to Bamba. And stolen by Dunn. Bamba with the block.
Guys, that's all athleticism and timing. Bamba, a terrific shot blocker because he uses the physical tools he has quite well.
Here's Ennis. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for Chandler Hutchison, and he makes both free throws. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Out to the right wing. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Cornette. Unable to get that one. And Orlando will come the other way. Over to the wing. Ennis kicks to Carter-Williams. Knocked away. Stolen by Satoransky. Here's Dunn. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
The power of Chris Dunn makes this play happen. I mean, now he gets a chance to cap it off at the line.
Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Chicago. The free throw drops in for Dunn. Orlando leading. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
He nails it, and we're tied up. Dunn's got 7 points here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Bamba wide open, and he fires. Harrison with the rebound. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Bulls. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Bamba. Off with the layup. Bulls have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. And it's denied. And now Carter-Williams pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Ross has earned his reputation as a team-first guy. Excellent at distributing the ball.
Thaddeus Young on the wing. Back to Dunn. It's tipped. Up top, Ross. Here's the three. They get it back. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Orlando.
Well, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
And another thing they've done right from the start is converting a lot of those second chance opportunities. Those can be hard to come by sometimes.
Augustine looking around. Passes it to Carter Williams. And Carter Williams slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, you got to give credit to how committed and intentional Carter Williams is in taking it to the hole. I mean, nobody's going to slow him down. That guy is determined.
He gets that one.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Here's Carter Williams. The feed to Bamba. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Magic lead by 4.
Boy, I like how Carter Williams spreads the ball around. I mean, he opens up a lot of opportunities for his guys to shoot it.
Here's Dunn. Changes up. Here's Cornette. And at last, they get one to fall. Cornette's got his second bucket. And here's Augustine. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ennis passes to Bamba. Now here's Carter Williams. Guarded closer. Oh, and the jam by Bamba.
When you look at Bamba, he has extraordinary length. And because of that, he's able to finish over most defenders.
Down against Augustine. Here's Cornette. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Ross. Now the pass to Augustine. Dunn with some nice D. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Magic out in front, up by 4. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, folks, Kent, a tremendous start for Nikola Vucevic. He had 8 points, 2 rebounds. And that should...
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Taking a look at the Bulls. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point. Here's Bamba, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Bamba's got the first points of the second half here for the Magic.
Boy, good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
White finds Carter. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Wendell Carter.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The thing that really separates White is the quickness. Whether it's with the ball in his hands or running off screens, he's very difficult to stay connected to defensively.
Levine can't hit. Magic leading by 4. Gordon, the pass to Isaac. Down low. He's looking for Gordon and finds him. And it's sent back by Carter.
How about the anticipation from Carter Jr.? Has a strong sense for when to go after that block shot.
And last year, Greg, we saw White get more comfortable in the offense as the season went on.
You know, more scorer than a playmaker at this point. Drafted 7th overall because he has the potential to do both. If he can add strength and cut back on the turnovers, he's going to be a very good player for a long time.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Vucevic.
You know, battling inside, I like Levine's aggressive approach. Tough to match without fouling.
Markelle Fultz is checked in for Bamba. Chicago also making some changes. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Carter. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Now here's Fultz. He has 6. To the inside. 6 on the shot clock. Isaac passes to Fournier. That one falls. Fournier's got 5 points so far.
Well, you can consider it automatic when Fournier gets some space to shoot from there.
Outside, Porter. Pass to Hutchison. Back to Porter. Inside. Markkanen kicks to Satoransky. Outside, Levine.
Ooh, this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room.
Vucevic, the pass to Gordon. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic. And the Magic lead by 6. And so Satoransky will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Markkanen finds Satoransky. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, Markkanen doing a nice job crashing the glass there at 7 feet tall. This guy making good use of his size on that possession.
Fournier gets a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Fournier's got 5 points in the quarter.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Here's Levine. And the shot goes in.
You know, he's becoming a more well-rounded scorer, guys. Buckets like this demonstrate Levine's ability to finish from anywhere.
Fultz against Satoransky. Yep, that one goes in there. 8 points for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Pass to Levine. Gordon with the defensive effort.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. I tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Fultz dishes to Fournier. Latre. Porter pulls it in.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
That one drops for him. 59 seconds left to play in the third. Fultz kicks to Gordon. Satoransky against Fultz. The shot's good from Fournier.
And he's shaking off that slow start, giving them a boost here in the second.
Bulls trail by 7. Right side, Markkanen. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Markkanen's got his second basket. The Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the third quarter. Fournier for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the Magic lead by 8.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Satoransky. No good there off the double clutch. Orlando, they've gone 7 of 11, a lucky field goal percentage here in the third. For 3, Fournier. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the quarter ends with some stifling defense right there. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic lead by 11. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Magic leading by 11. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. B.J. Augustine out there with Fultz, and it's Fournier in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Releases from 15. It's hauled in by the Magic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. This one for 3. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
And White slams it in.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
And stolen by Valentine. Good on that shot. And with that, the Magic lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from White. Fultz looking around. Outside Fournier. And Vucevic kicks to Fultz. 5 to shoot. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist from Fultz. And the Magic lead by 14.
Well, that's just strength there. That's what we call weight room. The power of Vucevic on display.
White the pass to Valentine. Kept alive. The kick out to Young. Launches a 3. It's not going to go for him.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
It's Fournier on the wing. From the arc. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's White. And it's in there.
And the shooting has really been there for him today. But he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Fultz the pass to Fournier. Lets it go from deep. 8 for 15 with that made basket. But he's not satisfied yet.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
And the basket is good. And it's 8 points for Wendell Carter.
Worked that one inside nicely.
Augustine passes to Fournier. 3-pointer. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give them any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
So a new group on the floor for Orlando. The Bulls also changing it up. Markkanen, he's checked in for Young. And Levine subbed in for Valentine. Cross on the wing. And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. It's a 14-point game. Fires from deep. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Ross for 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Markkanen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Levine throws it down.
Levine's showing you how much he enjoys rising high and pounding it down hard.
Hunter Williams feeling it out a bit. Puts up a 3. Chicago grabs the miss.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Orlando.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Evan Fournier.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Magic on defense. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. The shot by Harrison, no good.
And guys, not sure where his head was on that shot. Not what this offense was designed to create.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Ross for three. No good there. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. Some good moments throughout this one. Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard position. And for the Wizards, Wall runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the 3. Here's Wall, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Chicago.
The competitive firewall plays with is admirable. Fantastic at just figuring out ways to attract contact.
Carter looking around. Outside, Levine. Pass to Markkanen. To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Bryant. In transition, here come the Wizards.
And what started it all, terrific anticipation on the defensive end.
Most teams now are looking to play with pace. No better way to ignite the break than off a turnover.
Here's Levine. Makes it off the glass.
The question for Zach LaVine coming in, will he get strong enough? There's your answer.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Wall. Shoots over White. Wall passes to Bryant. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Wall's shot is off. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for the Chicago Bulls. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall. And the Wizards now going the other way. The drive by Bryant.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Now the Bulls with it. 4-point game. Now here's White. Passes it to Levine. Beal with the steal. Oh, and here comes Wall all alone. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
White against Wall. And it's White missing. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Wall. The pass to Hachimura. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Levine against Beal. And another turnover here by Chicago.
And the deep ball has come alive the last few seasons for Zach LaVine. He set a Bulls record for made threes in a season last year.
Hey, Greg, Zach LaVine continues to work and improve his shot, which has been fantastic. He not only trusts his shot at this point, but feel it's a strength now. He's more willing to look for jumpers in big possessions now.
Washington shooting their third free throw shot of the game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with.
Smith checked in for Washington. Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pass to Hutchison. They need this, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line. And that one misses. Gary Payton is checked in for Washington. Good on the second free throw. Here's Smith. Pass to Mahinmi. There's the dish to Payton. Back to Mahinmi. Got a piece of it. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Here's Satoransky. It's rebounded by Payton. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Wizards. And Mahinmi with the stuff.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Here's Dunn following the bucket by the Wizards. They recover it. Payton with the ball. Nice move. And it's good on the way in.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Satoransky the pass to Cornette. There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter. Tries again, and it's blocked by Brown. And here is Bertans. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
And the rejection by Mahimi. And he gets it back. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Hutchison, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Smith surveying the D. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's Mahimi finishing it off.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And so it's Washington with a 4. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, we've seen a confident-looking Wizards team out there.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Inside, it's Young and Markkanen. Dunn is out there with Harrison, and it's Valentine in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Harrison. Can't hit that one. And Washington the other way now. Now, Wagner trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Here's Markkanen. And the rejection by Mahimi. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Young. Zach LaVine comes in for Harrison. And it's White in for Dunn. Here's LaVine. It doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Beal.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly.
White against Wall. Lays it up off the glass. Wall's got 6 points. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Here's Wall. Passes to Wagner. To the middle. Shot clock at 3. Almost, but it rolls out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And the Bulls making a change also. Porter's checked in. And White kicks to Porter. LaVine against Beal. Puts one up from 19. And Carter with his second chance points.
Carter specializes in this. Competing on the glass and converting the second chance opportunity.
Wall looking for an opening. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
The height to see over the defense and the unselfishness. Terrific pass by Markkanen.
Wall passes to Bryant. Back to Wall. The pass to Hachimura. Excellent D there from Markkanen.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Levine. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Wizards leading by 10. Here's Beal. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Beal's got 6 points. And so Levine will bring it up now for the Bulls. Only given up 6 here in this quarter. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A late bloomer in high school, Zach LaVine could still be just scratching the surface of his true ability.
Both teams will make substitutions. 1:21 left to play here in the half. Smith against Satoransky. Smith drives in. Pass to Bertens. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
And that's a good pass by Ish Smith. When he's in there, he does a great job of steering the drink for this offense.
And that one's good by Porter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Pass to Bertans. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He has 5.
Taking what the defense offers up, Smith with good vision there finds the open man.
Here's Levine. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Payton. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
It's such an advantage when you can get out and run and get a good look before the defense can set up.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Stolen by Satoransky. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Good drive. For a big point guard, Satoransky has a surprisingly quick first step.
And so it's Washington with a... Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. After the first 2 quarters of play, it's Washington in control. They lead by... And...
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Mo Wagner out there with Mahimi. And it's Bonga in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington. And it's Carter missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here is Wall. 6 points for him. And Wall slams it home.
And how about Wall? Just phenomenal at taking it to the defense with that lightning quick first step.
That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Levine. Washington shooting 70% from the floor. Truly incredible work from this offense tonight. Wall attacking. The putback, great positioning on the putback.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Here's White. But they recover it. Outside, Levine. Carter kicks to White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Levine. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
He's 6'5", but he has elite athleticism. Levine with the size to compete on the interior.
Wizards making a switch here. Hachimura is checked in. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Young's checked in for Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Valentine's checked in for Porter. And it's done in for Kobe White. Levine against Beal. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Ryan is checked in for Mo Wagner. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Done outside. Lets it go from the wing. Rebound, Washington. At one point, they led by 16.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
And so Wall nails both of them. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Dunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dunn.
Unforced errors. These are the kinds of things that break momentum.
Wizards leading by 12. Wall passes to Bryant. Back to Wall. Pass to Mahimi. Over to the left wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Beal. Converts on the jumper for the easy 2. Beal's got 8 points.
3 out of 4 coming out of the half. Showing good execution on the offensive end.
Down low. Here's Young. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
All with it. 10 points for him. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And always a bonus to have a point guard who can dunk the basketball. Wall has great initiative when it comes to rising up and throwing it down.
Now the pass to Young. Here's Cornett. He's covered by Beal. Cornett kicks to Valentine. Pulls up. And it falls over the rim and in.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. And Wall. Here we go now. And the slam dunk by Wall.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up after a play like that, but this team needs to keep fighting.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Davis Bertans checks in for Mahimi. Gary Payton comes in for Bradley Beal. And it's Ish Smith in for John Wall. To the inside, here's Hutchison. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Hutchinson's got 7 points in the game.
What I like is when Chris Dunn keeps his poise, keeps his eyes up, good things happen.
Smith kicks to Hachimura. Wide open. And that one goes long. Bulls trail by 12. Here's Harrison. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Dunn dishes to Young. Headshot off. Nice D from Bryant. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the dunk by Payton.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. To the wing on the left. Here's Hutchison. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Bulls trail by 14. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So for Chicago right now, Markkanen and Carter are up front. Thomas Satoransky is out there with White, and it's Porter at the 3.
A confident scorer with an attacking mindset. If you're the defense, don't let Kobe White watch you slipping.
And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. Beal's checked in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Smith. And here's Wall. Out to the right wing. Now Hachimura. Shot clock at 6. It's Wall with the drive.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that one.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Porter finds Carter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
The complete game of Otto Porter. Overplay him, and it's a good bet. He'll find an open man.
Ball passes to Hachimura. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Takes the 13-footer. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
Markkanen against Hachimura. Goes up. Shot is good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Markkanen.
Comfortable on the offensive end. Markkanen drawing contact, but maintains his focus.
White against Wall. Wall draws the double. He dishes it to Beal. And finished off by Beal.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
It's stolen by Hachimura. Shoots from 14. The shot by Beal, no good. Porter dishes to Carter, and it's sent back by Bryant. Now here's Beal. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
White inside, covered by Wall. Carter. And another shot. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Beal gets a wide-open look, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Wizards lead by 18.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out. That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
1:31 left to play in the final quarter. Back to Wall. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Wizards.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Beal.
You know, he was flying around on both ends of the floor. Terrific energy and enthusiasm, and that rubbed off on his teammates. I thought he was a catalyst tonight.
The drive by Smith. Pass to Wagner. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish. Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Beal gets it to go.
An impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
And it's out of bounds. The Wizards will take it the other way. Here's Washington now. They're on a 15-6 run. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Takes a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Here's Cornette. From deep three-point range. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it for look at the starters for the Cavaliers. Sexton and Osman on the perimeter. Andre Drummond is out there with Kevin Love. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And for Chicago, Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. White and Levine team up in the backcourt. And it's Carter in at the center position. Garland with the bucket. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the floor.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
Here's Drummond after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Love right side. Clock at 6. Lets it go from 14. It's good on the putback.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Here's White trying to get open as Carter. And it's White missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Love looking around. Outside, Sexton. Drummond in the post, defended by Carter. A wide open look for Love. Good on the triple.
That's a huge part of Love's game right now. A catch-and-shoot player. He has great confidence in that shot.
And Levine, here we go. And Levine throws it down.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
Oh, that's how you drive your point home right there. Garland, the pass to Drummond. He dishes it to Sexton. Kicks it out to Love. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Love's got 6.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. And his whole career, Kevin Love, a fantastic passer at that position. Great vision for a big man.
You think about it, Greg, he's one of those players who you're kind of watching throughout the course of any game, and you're hoping for that kind of highlight. I mean, that's rarefied air. If it's not a dunk, but we're waiting for a Kevin Love outlet pass, that tells you it's special.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Bulls. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. Porter's checked in for the Cavaliers. Levine, good. The Cavaliers leading by 4. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, Garland dishes to Sexton. Pulls it from the elbow. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
Again, more and more of these pick and rolls help Sexton settle into the pace of play.
Outside, Levine. To the right side. Satoransky, the pass to Cornett. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by Drummond. Love up top. He's guarded by Markkanen. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Cornett kicks to Markkanen. Love grabs the board.
We're not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
On the pass to Garland. Back to Love. Porter with the steal. One-on-one fast break. Here's Levine, and the jam by Levine.
And with out of this world athletic ability, Levine has become one of the game's best dunkers.
On the wing, Porter to the middle. Here's Drummond, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Sexton's shot is good.
Kevin Love, great recognition as to what was happening there. Saw the floor, saw the teammate, and saw the passing opportunity.
Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Satoransky. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And Levine, here we go, and he makes that one.
You see the strength Levine's added to his frame, allows him to fight through that physical D.
And so it's Cleveland with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a cruising game inside, and it's and thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Well, pounding the boards is one way to gain an advantage. They simply owned the glass in that first.
Well, if you get physical out there, you can control the glass, and that helps you to control the pace of the game.
They've got Harrison. He's out there with Dunn. Young out there with Valentine. And it's Hutchinson in at the 4 slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Thompson finds Porter. Knocked loose on the wing. Porter at the tip, and there's Thompson putting it right back in.
Well, if there's 100 play calls that they have, Tristan's probably got 0 of them. He just goes in there and gets it done himself.
Pass to Valentine. Shoots from the line. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Clearly defensive miscue there. If there's not a body on him that's sitting at the mid-range, that's a defensive mistake.
Here's Windler. Dunn covering. Here's Thompson. Banked in off the glass. Thompson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, the shot selection from Tristan Thompson is going to come from tight range like that.
And you can't help but see the impact Thompson has in the paint. On both ends of the floor, he's a rock planted near the rim. Very strong legs that help him get to so many of those rebounds.
Pass to Windler. Inside. Thompson, high post. Young's there. Windler, the pass to Osman. A 3-ball. And no good. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. And with Thompson, as you said, Greg, once he's planted in the paint, good luck.
I mean, think about it. About 40% of his rebounds are on the offensive end. He just refuses to get moved or boxed out. Combine that with his hunger on that end of the floor, and you see why he's such a great rebounder.
Clearly a foul.
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their free throw percentage as a unit last year, 76%, right around the middle of the road.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Wendell Carter comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Kobe White in for Denzel Valentine. The shot's good from Nance.
Agility from Larry Nance Jr., so that helped out.
Down low. Count that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut back down to 2 points on the basket from Harrison.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Windler, the pass to Porter. Over in the corner, Osman. Fires for 3. Carter pulls it in. And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for the Chicago Bulls. The game now all-time.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Porter kicks to Osman. Here's Thompson, bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
It's Young on the wing. White down low. Got a hand on it. Outside, Porter. And almost 4 minutes. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal. And Tristan Thompson with some force on that one.
1:09 left in the first half. Bulls trail by 4. Done outside. Here's Carter. And the shot goes in. Carter's got his first points of the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Out to the wing. There's 48 seconds left in the first half. Osman, the pass to Porter. Here's Osman. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Outside, White. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Harrison. They get it back. Here's Carter. Comes up empty down low.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Down against Nance. Dishes it to Porter. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Thaddeus Young.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Tristan Thompson. He's been the guy making things.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, how... And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Zach LaVine, he's really been playing well.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Garland and Sexton man the backcourt. Ashman and Love are the forwards. And it's Drummond in at the 5, roaming the paint. Sexton the pass to Drummond. Here's Osman. Back to Drummond. Rebound by the Bulls.
The defense is tough as it comes right there. He's a hard man to deny when he gets the ball to the rim.
Chicago trailing here. Carter kicks to Markkanen. Carter against Drummond. In the corner, it's LaVine. For the lead. And a foul call. Almost got it to go in, but he'll go to the line for 2. That one on Love.
And in flashes, LaVine has shown he can be a star. Now he has to put it all together on a consistent basis.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Passes it to Garland. He feeds it to Love. Garland the pass to Osman. Now Drummond to the paint. There's Garland. The slam dunk by Garland.
That's pretty crazy. Garland at his size getting way up.
Porter kicks to LaVine. And then LaVine with the jam.
And there's a reason LaVine was a back-to-back champ at the slam dunk contest. He doesn't waste an opportunity to put on a show.
Outside, Sexton. Offline with his 3. Chicago leading. The shot by Markkanen, nobody around. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. And there's the feed to Love. Stolen by LaVine. 2 minutes into the second half of play now.
And how about the confidence on display from Levine, just daring the D to get physical with it.
For Chicago, they have been solid at the line so far, 4 for 4. So for the Bulls, Chandler Hutchison comes in for Carter, and it's Valentine in for Porter. And Cleveland with a change here too. Windler's checked in. And here is Garland. For 3, Love. But they'll get another chance. Drummond passes to Garland. And here's Love from the arc. Another shot. Good on the shot. Love's got 8 points.
And sometimes it looks like for Garland the game comes a bit easy, whether making plays for himself or others.
And well, Garland, the 5th overall pick back in 2019, had a slow start to his career, but around the midway point he really started to take off.
And you wonder, Greg, in that rookie campaign, if that's a bit of somebody realizing the length of an NBA season, and maybe he made a bit of an adjustment in his body. Now in his 2nd year, we can see some of the fruits of his labor in the offseason and him developing.
Got it. Nice one there from Levine. Levine's got the lead up to 3 now for the Bulls.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Stood on the wing. He's got 6. And here's Love from the arc. Another miss by Love. Chicago leading by 3. Hutchison passes to Levine. In. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor. And looking for more.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
Sexton against Levine. And here's Love for 3. Here's Drummond. They shoot again. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor.
Continuing to show activity on the offensive glass. Second chance buckets have been huge.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Sexton. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for him.
When you get physical like that, I don't think Sexton minds it all that much, able to play through it.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Chicago. Satoransky comes in for Kobe White. And then for Cleveland, Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And Kevin Porter's subbed in for Sexton.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
In the corner, Nance with it. We've got 28 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. Pulls it from 20. Here's Thompson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Thompson's got 10 points.
Well, he seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. We see that pay off.
Levine looking around, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Satoransky. Nine seconds left in the 3rd. There's Garland. A slam dunk by Garland.
Man, Garland like a small jet, room to take off, and he's flying.
To the inside, Young. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 1. 3rd quarter here, and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
And so it's Zach LaVine making things happen. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. And small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. Dunn is out there with Thomas Satoransky. And it's Cornett in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Porter kicks to Nance. Shoots over Satoransky. And it's off the back rim. No good. Thompson passes to Garland. Second shot opportunity. He takes it up and lays it in.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Porter looking it over. Dunn passes to Cornette.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
And he makes the first. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. You don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Osman, the pass to Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Cornette, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And the first one drops. The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in, and so he hits both. Garland with it. Now here's Nance. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. No good from 18. Now Levine. And Levine throws it down.
He's no stranger to games like this. Levine's having one of those nights where the D can't figure out any way to stop him.
Stolen by Satoransky. Carter, the pass to Cornette. Porter against Levine. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 6th rebound on the night.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Markkanen, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Then for the Cavaliers, Andre Drummond's checked in for Nance. And it's Sexton in for Porter.
Guys, they're just getting outworked. I mean, plain and simple. It's got to be more of a collective effort to secure that backboard.
Feeds to Carter, and then Carter with the jam.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, Levine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Sexton against Levine. Drummond, and Drummond is right there.
You know, his positioning near the hoop, always to his advantage. Just a terrific job to tip that one back in.
Here's Levine. The shot from the low post is good. Levine's got 4 points this quarter.
Beautiful. Levine getting more comfortable as a go-to guy, wanting the shot when it matters most.
Outside, Sexton. Knocks it loose. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
White is checked in for Chicago. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if the coach still feels this wasn't the right call.
The coach's challenge has been issued. This game like this, down to the wire, this is what it's for.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
Here's Sexton, and Sexton slams it in.
Sexton trying to assume the leadership role. What a big hoop there.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. 1:02 left in the fourth quarter.
And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped a pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? For three, Love. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possession from this point on.
Sexton against Levine. Cavaliers with the rebound. Guys, this possession could decide their fate.
They have to be careful with the ball.
The putback, it's good. And tie game. That is a huge basket right there.
And how about Drummond's ability to stay calm under pressure? That will always make your coaches happy.
Here's Levine. Oh, no good.
And one of the strengths of Levine's game is that ability to lure the D into fouls. Get into the wrong position, and he'll make you pay.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a two-point ball game.
Ice in the veins right there. They're one stop away from winning this thing.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're behind by 2. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
The open look here for Sexton. Can't knock in the three. And so the big win by Chicago in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home that it...
A look at the starting group for the Magic. At the 4 and the 5, we have Gordon and Vucevic. Fultz is out there with Evan Fournier, and it's Isaac in at the 3 spot. And for Chicago, White and Levine team up in the backcourt. Porter and Markkanen, the duo at forward. And it's Carter in at the center. Now here's Fultz. There's the pass to Fournier. Just 5 to shoot. The 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine with it from the line. It's hauled in by Gordon. And here's Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player. And if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Here's Levine. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And an efficient start here offensively, working it inside for the easy 2.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Fultz kicks to Gordon. For the 3, sinks the triple.
And that's scary, guys. If Gordon is connecting from this deep, he is unguardable.
And a tough season a year ago for Aaron Gordon, Doris. Fell short of the output he had the last few years and had a tough time hitting from the outside.
Look, Greg, you're an former NBA player, so you know the history here. Trying to find a rhythm while fighting through injuries is very difficult to do. This guy's got unbelievable athleticism. He's sharpening his skills. I think it's just a matter of time for Aaron Gordon. Well, tremendous understanding from the young Jonathan Isaac. How about that awareness for the young guy?
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That free throw, no good. That one is no good.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
A second chance effort. And it's Vucevic missing.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Levine throws it down.
Glides into that move, suspends in the air. Levine, nice.
Now here's Isaac. Fournier for 3. Porter pulls it in. The Bulls have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. White finds Markkanen. White looking around. Makes it off the glass.
Well, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
Outside Fournier. Takes the 3. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group. Well, this is what you call your big man playing big. Terrific work on the glass.
And good that time. Gordon's got 7. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Outside, Levine. And Levine throws it down.
I tell you, when Levine gets up ahead of steam, he's really difficult to stay in front of.
Passes to Vucevic. Back to Fournier. A 3-pointer off the mark.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
White, good.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Fultz against White. Fultz the pass to Fournier. There's the triple. Scores for only the 2nd time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3 or he will make you pay.
Levine can't hit. Magic leading by 5. For 3. Fournier's shot is off.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good.
Wow, hammering it in!
Well, multiple-time winner of the slam dunk contest, Levine has got a creative streak.
It's tipped. It's Fournier on the wing. 6 points for him. Such a wide-open look. He's got 9.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Levine. Up again. And Carter with his second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Magic lead by 4. From the United Center in Chicago. Back in a moment. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
I know it's early, but all those three-pointers, boy, do they add up.
And that's what has them ahead in this game. Their floor spacing has been just tremendous.
And so in the game for the Magic, we've got DJ Augustine. Ennis out there with Terrence Ross. And there's Mohamed Bamba. And it's Carter Williams in at the 2. For Chicago, they have not yet made a free throw in the game, 0 of 2 so far.
Yeah, we're talking about the 5th overall pick in 2016, done with exceptional two-way talent. Some pundits felt like he could have gone as high as number 3.
Ross for 3. Satoransky grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Here's Dunn and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man. Well, Mo Bamba, no doubt.
And Chicago shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Bulls moving the ball around. Pass to Hutchison. And Satoransky kicks to Young. Pass to Cornette. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, all the credit to Dunn, just turning on the Jets to beat everyone down the floor in transition.
Augustine passes to Bamba, and there it is for him. Bamba's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Dunn. Rebound by the Magic. Ennis taking his time here. There's the lob to the hoop. And the jam by Ross.
Boy, the major elevation from Terrence Ross. You throw it up, he will leave no doubt.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. The pass to Hutchison. Young outside. Now here's Satoransky. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. So for the Bulls, Valentine comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And it's Harrison in for Dunn. Gordon's checked in for the Magic. Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 4. Shot clock at 2. Bamba with the block. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Here's Harrison. Here's Harrison. Young.
I love Aaron Gordon's ability to defend any position. What a luxury for a coach.
For 3, Ross. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Back to Young. To the middle. Down low. Here's Cornette. Bank shot. No good.
Even in close to the hoop. That's a tough one to drain when the defense is that stifling.
For 3, Ross. But they get it back.
2 minutes, 2.
From deep. They get it again.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from from inside.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And now Augustine pushing it up. No one back to stop him. It's good. The assist that time for Menace. And it's an 11-point Orlando lead.
Well, this guy is the very definition of undersized but tough-minded. Through the contact, DJ goes.
And with the monster finish, he stops an 11-0 run by the Magic.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Ross for three. Bamba. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bamba's got the lead up to 11 now for the Magic.
This is a skilled, hungry offensive rebounder, and Mo Bamba's size and motor make him a problem on the windows.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. And so it's Ross. He brings it up for the Magic. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. The shot, no good. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Valentine shot, good. Magic leading by 9. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornett. Markkanen comes in for Young. Levine's checked in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's White in for Satoransky. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Aaron Gordon. Isaac comes in for James Ennis. Evan Fournier's checked in for Terrence Ross. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Augustine. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Bulls. And the Magic making a change here as well. Aminu's checked in. Levine against Fournier. And Vucevic kicks to Fournier. Lets the three fly. They get a hand on it. Bulls trail by 7. And here comes one. Leading the fast break. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Aminu. Nine seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Carter.
Well, he's got tremendously long arms, so Jonathan Isaac's so good at contesting that shot.
And so it's Orlando. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They had a 4-point advantage at the end. Thanks for joining.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. You look at Zach LaVine. He's really been playing well.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So the Bulls 5 right now. Markkanen and Carter are up front. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. And it's White in at the point guard position.
Well, Porter rises high to make sure that one's finished off nicely.
Fultz finds Fournier. From outside the arc. Orlando gets it back. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
For 3, Fournier. No good. Shot missing. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Levine. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Levine's got 12 in the game.
Tell you, feeling the contact and concentration to finish through it. Nice by Levine.
From deep, hits the three-point bomb. 12 points for him.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And then Carter with the jam.
And a solid playmaker, White has a great sense for when he should look to give it up.
Fournier for 3. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's White missing. Orlando leading by 6. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Boy, don't you love to see Aaron Gordon make these kinds of decisions. This guy is fully capable of recognizing open teammates.
And Markkanen throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And although the passes aren't flashy by any means, Nikola Vucevic, a very effective playmaker at the pivot.
And Vucevic is very calm when pressed. Reads the defense well and makes the simple but impactful pass. Great in dribble handoffs. It's a big reason he averages almost 4 assists a game.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Wendell Carter. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Markkanen. Shaquille Harrison, he's checked in for Otto Porter Jr. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Zach LaVine. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Vucevic. He'll bring it up for the Magic. They've led by as many as 11 points. And here we go, the Bulls, fast break. Dunn's running, misses from close range. Orlando leading by 7. Ross with a wide open look. They get it back, and it's put back in by Vucevic.
This guy, a strong rebounder who uses his frame well. Vucevic has a knack for being in the right spot.
Inside, it's stolen by Carter Williams. Down low, Magic moving the ball around, and stolen by White. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Shoots. The putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
The prototypical, I will do every piece of dirty work you have. Thad Young doing a nice job taking it off the window and scoring.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Ross for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ross has got 8 points.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Here's Young. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. For 3, Ross. And he's good on the 3-ball. Ross has got 6 in the quarter.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
I'll tell you, everything went right in terms of execution. He just can't get it to go.
Carter Williams, the pass to Vucevic. Ross for 3. Harrison with the rebound. Bulls trail by 13. Tries yet again. And it's White missing. Magic have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far. Just above 50%. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Vucevic, the basket good off the assist from Carter Williams. 6 points for Vucevic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
The shot by Harrison, no good. And here's the fast break. For 3, Ross cans it from downtown. 14 points for him.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And so it's Orlando holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Right back after this break. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. Fournier and Ross, they're the wings. Vucevic is out there with Bamba. And it's Fultz in at the 1 spot.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Here's Porter. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
This guy has got such great length. When Otto Porter is attacking, it puts the defense into a tough position.
And so he makes both from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Fultz looking around. Ross with it. Now guarded by Valentine. Bulls trail by 19. Here's Satoransky. The shot missing. Orlando's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Ross dishes to Fournier from deep three-point range. And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Chicago. Zach LaVine comes in for Valentine. And a change for the Magic. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Bamba. Here's LaVine. Doesn't go for him. Great D that time from Vucevic. Magic leading by 19 points. He kicks it to Fournier. Launches it. Chicago grabs the miss. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. The shot misses. The Magic go the other way with it. To the paint. Outside Fournier. Offensive rebound.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
LaVine kicks to Markkanen. LaVine against Fournier. Got it. Nice one there from LaVine.
This, to me, is where LaVine's length can be a major advantage. Nice job attacking on the painted area.
Fournier gets a wide open look. And the three off target. And so LaVine will bring it up now for Chicago. 19-point game.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
And it's put back in by Vucevic.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
For three, Ross. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Evan Fournier has an innate sense of where the basketball is going to come off the rim. And if you don't box him out, he's going to take great use of it.
Fultz brings the double team. And stolen by Fournier. Passes it to Ross. From past the arc. Hits it from three-point range. Ross has got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Magic.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Stolen by Gordon. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Fournier passes to Gordon. Back to Fournier. No good from outside.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Orlando.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Evan Fournier.
He was everywhere defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
You've got to be careful how you guard Nikola Vucevic. This guy is so good at forcing the defense to hit him on the way to the cup.
So Chicago ends up going with the new group.
And we all know that defense, not necessarily the strong suit for Vucevic, but it's an area that he has definitely shown some improvement.
No doubt, Greg. His greatest strength, obviously, is ability to get on the backboards and rebound with a high efficiency and production. And the key is he's worked to mask those defensive deficiencies. Not a lockdown anchor, but certainly a better team defender than when he entered the league.
There's 47 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And Dunn over to help. Fultz with the ball. Now guarded by Dunn.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And Doris, one thing that's never been an issue for Fultz, that handle. Great at navigating in traffic for himself or creating opportunities for his teammates.
Right, Markelle is so adept at using change of pace, change of direction. It's a little bit of a herky-jerky motion. He'll lull you to sleep and then out of nowhere cross you over. This guy is fun to watch.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's a 1-2. And the 3 off target. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Valentine, and he lays it straight in. There's 14 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to a 1-2. Three-pointer. Hutchison with the rebound. Here's Dunn. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big mark. David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for everyone. We're coming to you live on... Well, it's important to look your best on the road, and that's not... And now Washington starting group. Ball runs the point with Beal at the 2. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle, and it's Bonga in at the small forward. And for Chicago, Markkanen and Carter are up front. White and Levine team up in the backcourt, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot.
Well, the court awareness improving over time. Hachimura demonstrating some nice passing instincts there.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. GA 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running. You got to be more physical with Bryant than this. I mean, he's skilled at fending off contact on the way up.
Here's Levine, and Levine throws it down.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Now, here's Wall. We're about 1 minute into the first. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Outside, Porter. Outside, Markkanen. Lets it fly. Some solid defense from Bryant. For Washington, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Look at that.
Bill likes to mix it up every once in a while. Remarkable at slamming it down to stop.
Porter dishes to Carter. Outside, Porter. Back to Carter. Outside, White. For 3, Levine scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
With the swift release and a strong ability to create separation, Levine is a beast on the perimeter.
White against Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the basket. Oh, that was a strong dunk.
That's how you go hard. Got to give Levine some love. Many of the dunks he pulls off are just flat out nasty.
Wall against White. Bryant trying to free himself up. Wall, that's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And it's sent back by Bryant.
Well, because of Bryant's timely shot blocking skills, he makes opponents second-guess themselves.
Hachimura. And the dunk by Hachimura.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
And Levine, here we go. And he banks in the layup. Levine's got 9 points. We've got 1:55 left in the first. All with it. Pass to Bonga. And here is Beal. From the top of the key. Second chance shot. And Bryant with the lay-in.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Bulls trail by 5. Levine feeling it out a bit. The 3. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bryant's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Beal, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Look, I love the confidence of Bill, but when you work that hard in the offseason, you have a jump shot that wet. I guess it's easy to embrace the punishment.
And he makes the first. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, GA, his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
The shot by Satoransky, no good. Wizards leading by 7. Oh, Beal in position. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, you got to love how high Beal gets. He's terrific at ramming it in on alley-oop.
It's Young on the wing. Here's Hutchison. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Peyton, he's checked in for Bradley Beal. Smith surveying the D. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Done outside. Passes it to Cornette. They get the rebound. Nope, not that time. Nothing for 2 from the field. Brown outside. Smith on the wing. With 1 on the clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
This is one area we're done.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be right back after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
No question. It's been stifling thus far, preventing that offense from establishing any kind of rhythm.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So the Wizards 5 right now. We've got Ish Smith, Mo Wagner out there with Davis Bertans. Then there's Brown, and it's Peyton in at the 2 guard. Here's Young, following the bucket by the Wizards. With the shot. Goes back up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
Harrison's checked in for Chris Dunn. Both shots good from the stripe.
And when you think about it, Thaddeus Young, he can be a thorn in the opposition side. He's just a great disruptor on defense. I mean, he has long arms, good timing to get those deflections.
Smith's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Satoransky, the pass to Cornette. Here's Young. And there's the pass to Satoransky. Here's Valentine. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And with Young, I mean, his game has evolved over the course of his career.
Oh, think about it, GA. When he came into the league, he was an up-and-down tweener. I think what's made him more consistent of a player you can rely on, is his defense has improved, and along with his shooting. Now, he uses different methods, but he still gets it done as a vet.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Satoransky looking around.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Yeah, sure. I mean, when you take care of the backboard, you can limit teams to 1 shot.
Now here's Wall. Out left to the wing. Hachimura with it. Now guarded by Porter. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
White, he's checked in for Satoransky. Tips it up. It's good on the putback. Bunga's got the lead up to 12 now for the Wizards.
and they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Cornette, defended by Bryant. Count that one. Cornette's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Wall.
Gotta enjoy watching Wall take flight. He's a sensational dunk artist.
White against Wall. The offensive rebound. And it's White missing.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Up the floor. Beal's shot is good. 10 points for Beal.
Even with the D giving him a lot of attention, he's still finding ways to light him up.
And White kicks to Valentine. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And in this second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Valentine. Back to Harrison. The kick out to Porter. Here's Harrison. He's covered by Beal. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Like the show of unselfishness from Porter, wanting to improve as a passer and hit his open teammates.
1:14 left in the first half of the game. Beal taking his time here. And Washington again with the bucket.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Absolutely relentless. They're in the flow and riding that wave for as long as they can.
Now here's White. No points in the game yet for him. Snatched up. Cornette misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. Wizards leading by 16. The drive by Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Oh, I like watching Beal finish with authority. He doesn't mess around when he's knifing his way to the basket.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Wall against White.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. The Wizards making a switch here. Mahimi's checked in, and Chicago shooting a low 30% mark from the field. There's the lob to Carter. It's stolen by Mahimi. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Hutchison with the rebound.
Oh, that's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open.
And so it's Washington. Incoming. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Bradley Beal had it going on in the first quarter. He had 14 points and 1. And that's...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? You keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the point guard. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Now here is Hachimura. Zach LaVine unable to get his last shot to go. Pass to Porter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Left block shot on the way, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Bonga. He's guarded by Markkanen. Bonga, no good. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Porter. That one falls. Porter's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Bulls.
It's not an easy finish for Porter. I mean, that'll get him pumped up. Always nice to score against that kind of physical defense.
Baseline try. And another miss by Washington.
Slow to get warm after the break. 0 for 3 now. Maybe they need an early timeout just to try to settle things down.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. So it's the Wizards now. The Bulls getting the bucket and finished off by Beal.
Well, you can't give Beal these lanes. I mean, when you do, he's great at exploiting them.
And last year, Lauri Markkanen was asked to change his style of play a bit. He did more spot-up shooting for the team.
Yeah, and honestly, in my opinion, GA, it was a waste of what Markkanen can be. I mean, this kid will dunk on you inside, post up, face, get you in the triple threat, shoot the 3 off the spot up, and more so importantly, maybe even handle the ball. He can make players around him better. He has one of the quickest first steps to take guys off the dribble in the league for his size. I'd like to see him take greater advantage of his skill set.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Young's checked in for Markkanen. Chandler Hutchison comes in for Otto Porter Jr. And Satoransky subbed in for White. Smith's shot is good.
Cleverness of Smith showing itself once again. Terrific at getting into the heart of the D and then cashing in.
Here's Levine trying to get open as Carter. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Levine. Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Knocked away. Wagner passes to Beal. Reverses, and the layup is up and in. Beal's got 18 points.
Far from just an outside scorer, Beal also has the skills needed to capitalize close to the basket.
Here's Levine. All going up court. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Wizards lead by 16.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Satoransky against Smith. The Wizards have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. There's Beal with the 3. Hutchison with the rebound. The Bulls shooting a hot 57% from the field in the third. Levine with it. Now Smith defending. A baseline J. Rebound Washington. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Wagner. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I mean, he rebounds much bigger than his size. Bill will get scrappy when fighting for the boards.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Wizards leading by 18. Smith outside. Pass to Bertens. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. The Bulls shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Bradley Beal picks one up.
You know, back in 2017, Zach LaVine tore his ACL, ended a promising season with Minnesota. That offseason, while rehabbing, LaVine was traded to the Bulls, and he used both events to fuel his career.
Catching up on the changes for Chicago. Markkanen, he's checked in for Wendell Carter. Shaquille Harris comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Satoransky. For Chicago, they had gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. First one falls for him. Chicago making a switch here. Porter's checked in. The Wizards also changing it up. Hachimura comes in for Brown. And John Wall subbed in for Ish Smith.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Here's Beal, and 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Beal is so strong. He takes contact well. He's phenomenal at getting the D to whack him when he's trying to shoot the ball.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe, so he gets them both.
His free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Here's Dunn, and the foul on Rui Hachimura. That's his, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
And so it's the... And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here is Wall. So the Wizards 5 right now. Payton is out there with Wall. Then there's Ian Mahimi. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Bonga in at the 3. Back to Payton. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Payton's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Wizards. Bulls trail by 17. Done outside. On the wing, Porter. Markkanen can't get it to go.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Wall taking his time here. Banked in off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 19.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And here's Dunn. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Here's Porter. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
His interior scoring is one of the things that drives their offense. Don't expect him to miss many of those.
Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Bradley Beal's checked in for the Wizards. Wall finds Beal. Basket counts. Beal's got 10 points in just the second half.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Here's White. Makes it off the glass.
There's a certain level of fearlessness we see from White, not fazed by that contact on the shot.
Here's Beal. Overdone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Beal's got 4 this quarter.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead. Oh, I love it. He's working the ball down low. Always a good plan of attack.
Outside, Beal. To the inside. Mahimi down low, guarded by Porter. 5 to shoot. Here's Beal. Here's Mahimi. And the layup falls.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Dunn looking over the floor. There's Porter with the 3. And the foul on Wendell Carter. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Bulls, Levine's checked in for Dunn, and Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Davis Bertans comes in for Rui Hachimura. Bryant finds Bertans. Nice ball movement by Washington. Beal gets a wide open look, finds himself wide open and drills it. Beal's got 28.
I mean, he's an absolute nightmare trying to guard him. Don't let Beal get any rhythm.
Wall against Satoransky, and it's sent back by Bryant. Here's Levine, the pass to Markkanen. Jacks up a 3. Doesn't go that time. And the Wizards now going the other way. Outside, Beal. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Wizards.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Beal.
Oh, man, anticipation, instincts, energy, all his tools were on display tonight as he lit the place up.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Another shot, and he connects with the jumper. Beal's got 30 points.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they proved it with this one.
Pass to Gafford. Tries again, and the layup is good.
And there's that passion of his, battling with every ounce of energy he has.
So it's the Wizards now. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Beal from long range. Rebounded by Gafford. To the left wing. Beal with the block.
Oh, man. Excellent display of recognition on the rejection. Beal seems to be a step ahead of the opposition.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's Beal on the money from 12 feet away. Beal's got 32 points.
They've hardly needed anyone else today to get out to this lead. I mean, he's provided almost all of their offense.
Out to the wing. Here's Cornette.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Oh, great instincts, relentless.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us.